Okay. Let me see. What's up? How are you doing? Okay, now I'm going to go in the house a little bit. Let me first put some things here. I'd forgotten to put for you guys sound. Let me put some sound here. Yeah, I had forgotten to put for you some sound. Now we have some sound. We are going to have a very long conversation, yeah? It's going to be very long, but it's going to be a little bit personal. Yeah, just like living off grid. So I'm going to go inside just for like how many minutes? I'm going to go inside for like 1 minute. Yeah, I just want to close the door. Immediately after closing the door, then I'm going to come back. Yeah. So let me first close the door because I left it open, and I did this at night because I don't want Tyler to wake up tomorrow. They are having a very long day. So let me go close the door. 1 minute. Then I'm going to be coming back. Hmm? Taylor, I'm here susuing. You want susu? You want susu? You want susu? Hmm? Okay, come, susu. Come, susu, we sleep. Come, susu. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Taylor. Sorry. Come, enter. Okay, enter. Enter, we sleep. Enter, my baby. Recover. Recover. Yeah. So Taylor basically had me when I woke up. So please forgive me. Please, 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 please forgive me. Uh, so when I went inside the house, of course, Tyler heard me. So he had to wake up. I had to make him do some so. Mm. The good thing, when I go inside, you can be getting my sound. So I'm here. Yo, 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 yo. Guys, I'm sorry. I was inside the house. So Tyler happened to wake up. Yeah. So I'm very sorry about that. But of course, for the guys who stayed around, I want to say thank you very much. Let me see who this are we having here. Let me see. I'm going to be seeing some of your comments. This time around, we are going to be a little bit personal. Yeah, but of course, with my stories, extreme. Oh my goodness, extreme 71, 54. Papa, won't you sleep? Extreme, guys. How are you doing? Yes, guys, what's up? How are you doing? Yes, it is late at night, and I've not worked from inside the house. I only work inside the house when my cameras and I have it's called those webcams. Yeah, if the webcam is okay, then I can always work. Yeah. So what happened is my webcam got spoiled. Yeah, my webcam got spoiled. Basically, it's not bringing a picture to the video. Yeah, it's not bringing a picture to the laptop. So my webcam is spoiled. I have like a couple of laptops, and three of them went down, and those are like my favorite laptops. So all of them are not working. So it is kind of very tricky. Yeah. So camera down, two laptops down. So what I have as the major, what I have is like this phone. The phone that I'm having is the one that can work properly. Yeah. That is in case someone doesn't call on it. So my phone right now, it's like all I have. It is the camera, it is the sound, and it is what I can use. So I had gone, I came off grid. Yeah. I'm off grid right now. So, but there are lots of things that change, and most of the people want to come off grid, but there are things you're supposed to watch out for. There are things you're supposed to watch out for, because coming off grid, for some of the people I was telling you what really happens. Now, if you have like friends and relatives and all that, it is good. It is fun. It will be fun for you because you get enough time for family and friends when you come off grid. Yeah. But now, like me, if it is today, I think the entire day, as of today, I think I talked to one person, and he's an askari somewhere far, an askari that I talked to today, the entire day. Yesterday, it was, I think they were like, yesterday again, it was one person. There's a person who came to have an interview. I don't know whether it is this one here, but the other one is called Extreme Media. Let me check whether he's still the one. I have a laptop here with me. I'm using Tyler's laptop because now he's sleeping. So one thing I noticed is you have to be like mm, extreme. I want to see this person who really commented. Okay. So now Tyler did stuff with her laptop. So let me not go there. So at the end of the day, coming off with a lot of things happen. Yeah. You get to spend a lot of time alone. And now because it is me and my son, then it is a little bit different. It is a little bit different. It's not basically by the way that I want you to see the other house, the other side, but it is because we have light. I have light here. So this light is basically the one that I use for me to get light. So at the end of the day, what is happening here? Let me see. I'm using Tyler's laptop, but man, I've taken long minutes using it. I don't know. There is a way how it acts. Ndakubambahulire mbos. There are a lot of things I've really learned, like over time. Also coming off grid, things change. You get what they call self-realization. You realize yourself. You get to understand the kind of a person you are. You get to notice the real friends really you have. You get to notice, like, it humbles you. It humbles you. Me, I'm really very, very humbled. Very, very, very humbled. Like, I'm not the person that I used to be when I used to hang out with lots of people. Now a lot of things changed. So now I can, you can differentiate between someone who really likes you for you and someone who really likes you maybe for what they can get out of you. So I've learned that being this way, that now you get to know who checks up on you, who doesn't check up on you. You get to realize a lot of things. So me, I've learned like lot, and a lot of things. But if you're not used like to being, though it is very hard if someone is not used to being alone, for you to just wake up early in the morning and then you're like, I just want to live alone, maybe with my kids. But it is kind of hard. It can make you go mad. Why? Because basically you don't have people to talk to. Now I realize one thing, like today, because now today is a Friday. So now my kid was supposed to be, they are supposed to be having what they call, how do they call it? They call it sharing day, yeah? Sharing day. So now, when I went to my streams of income, like where I'm supposed to get something, I'm supposed to be getting money every Friday. So now what happened is the person who has to give me that money didn't work today. So I'm supposed to be, though it is true, I'm supposed to be getting it on Monday. No, on Friday. So because today they didn't work, so they didn't happen to be there. So now sharing day, you have to buy like fruits, for these ones, for them, they are buying fruits. When you buy fruits, then the kid goes with the fruits and then shares with the other kids at school. So now I didn't have the money. Now, when you're off grid, that is really very bad because now here, basically, you have no one to save you because every individual stays basically alone and they can survive alone. So they don't need maybe how you could be in society and maybe you need some salt and then you go to the neighbor and maybe they give you some salt. Here, no one is going to give you salt. No one is going to give you like onions. No one. Basically, it is very rare and it's very hard to get someone to share something with you. So you're basically alone and alone, like that, like the way you're feeling it, like you're basically alone. So today I experienced that and it was real hard, because now, for the people who are watching during the day, of course, we did some slashing and some digging here to remove the bushes. You still have to remove the other ones there. So I had to go buy the fruits. But now the entire place this side, there were no fruits. No, there were no watermelons. There were no fruits, like fruits. There were no fruits. This side, there were no fruits. So I had to move a distance of, of like 5 kilometers, five, yeah, like 6 kilometers just to get fruits to keep so that Tyler, my son, could take to school tomorrow to share with other kids. So that was also a little bit tricky. So for the people who want to come off grid, it is kind of tricky, very tricky. Basically, you have to be prepared for it. You have to be ready and real ready for it. And one other thing I also noticed is that you have to have, if you're just starting like me, you got to have some kind of other streams of income. It's very important. Unless you have a lot of money. If you have a lot of money, you're good to go. You're good to go if you have a lot of money. Like you do everything like um, for once and for all. But now a person like me, it is tricky, because basically I'm learning on job. So because I'm learning on job, there are things I didn't think about, there are things I didn't know, and now basically you have to put them into considerations. It becomes a little bit hard. Now, Tyler, me, I concentrate mainly, for the people again who have been following me, I concentrate mainly at night. At night, I'm good. I can concentrate. But now remember, I have Tyler. He has to sleep. Now he's inside the house. Right now, I could be talking and then he comes out. So if he comes out, so that means I have to attend to him. And again, as I'm attending to him, again, I don't want to distract you guys. Why? Because I'll be talking to him at the same time. Maybe he's crying because now he has woken up and I'm not with him. And again, that is bad. And again, he's crying in my video. And again, you guys are watching. So it becomes a little bit tricky. Though I concentrate mainly at night. That's when I concentrate the most. Like I can really concentrate mainly at night. So now I've left him in the house. Now I'm here trying to catch up with the hours. By the way, if you guys are watching, yeah, it is not good for you to come and go, yeah. If you can help me watch for an hour, because now I'm working on my hours to get complete. If my hours get complete, then guess what happens? Then my videos will be shared with other people to also be watching. Yeah, Extreme 7154, of course, who is here? We chat with BCM. Amma, tell them, ask them who is here, ask them who is here. Yeah, let me go to your channel. So, oh yeah, this is my guy. This is Extreme Media. Yeah. Oi, Cheonisa. Had not even, BCM had not even subscribed. And subscribing right now. So at the end of the day, I concentrate mainly at night. Now at night, I'm with this boy. And if I leave bed, if I'm leaving bed, I come moving slowly, so that I'm tiptoed, like I'm tiptoeing, yeah, so that he doesn't hear me, yeah, because when he now hears me, then he's going to cry, then he wants to be with me, so it becomes a little bit tricky. But when you come off grid, one thing I've learned, and I've really learned, and it is something that I've really digested, is that you get to learn the kind of people you're surrounded with, yeah. You get to know who really likes you for you. You come to self-realization. Basically, life is up to you as an individual. you basically learn to live alone. Now, there are individuals, maybe like me, because now I grew up like with my sisters. Then after growing up with my sisters, then I have, of course, the industry that I joined. That is, of course, the music industry, entertainment. So, of course, we have a lot of people around us. Yeah, like a lot of people around us. So at the end of the day, you're used to that environment of having a lot of people. Now, when they all go away, now you have to self-realize. Now, it brings you in a moment of surviving alone, you and your family. I don't know if you get that. It brings you in a moment of surviving only you and your family, and no any other person getting involved. So that's how the Western people are living. People who live maybe in America, in New York, maybe a couple of in Canada. Because why? Because they work so hard, they mind their business. Everyone minds their business. So that's why they don't even get to know their neighbors. So now here it is the same thing. Yesterday, I saw like two people. Today, I saw one. Can you imagine? So now you have to set yourself to survive alone. And now, because we've grown up in a society where we live as a community, yeah, because you have your neighbors, you have your friends, you have this one. Now, these things, those things don't happen here. Now, that is crazy. Like, really, really crazy. If you're really not ready for it, you can go mad. Yeah. Now, you imagine if I can give you like a whole of this week, yeah, the whole of this week, the people I've seen, the whole of this week, I will tell you on Monday, yeah, Monday. Okay, let's start with Saturday because now today is Friday. Let's start with Saturday. Saturday, we did not move out. Saturday and Sunday, we did not move out. 2 days, we did not move out. We were indoors. 2 days. Now, Monday, I saw like two people. Of course, when they were picking my son to go to school and when they were coming. So the person, because I put him in a van, then the person whom brought him here, because now when they are bringing them, they don't come up to here. So I saw that person, that was it. So basically, the person who took my son to school and then back in a van, those are the people I saw. Monday, Tuesday, same thing. Wednesday, same thing. Thursday, someone came by. Extreme Media passed by, yeah? So Extreme Media came by. Extreme Media Uganda came by. I saw him, then plus other like two people. And because we were in near and you're used of seeing very many people, now things are different. Basically, you have to survive alone. Now, for us, like, let me say here in Uganda, now most of the people are like, for most of when it comes to boys, when you're broke, you can go to a brother and then you're like, yo, man, help me with 5K, help me with 10K. Now, when you're this side off grid, nothing. You will not get anyone to sponsor you. Basically, you have to do everything yourself. Now, that is hard. That is very hard. So now, when I came this side, fine, I had spent like, how long? Like a couple of years, of course, being alone, but of course, in communities. Now, I'm being alone, but not in a community. Now, it is way very different. Way very different. Way very different. Because now, you see, like the way I'm talking, I'm telling you, I can make noise, I can shout, and you will not see anybody here. You have your own security. It's fine. Security like covers the entire place. But now you're basically alone. That's why most of the time when I'm doing these videos, I'm like, I stay in a bush. Yeah, I stay in a bush. And for some reasons why I say it is because it is the truth. I'm in a bush. I'm a jungle man. So for the people who want to come off grid, you get to, though what I've loved most is self-realization, because self-realization is you get to know the people, your people. Now for me, if someone asks me, who, give me 5 friends you have, 5 friends, okay, not five, okay, 5 friends, like people I can call and I talk to and maybe I can hang out with. Now, anyone I can call and I hang out with, zero. I cannot get anyone and I hang out with them, zero, no person. That is the truth. But I have someone I can call, and that is one person, and that is my sister called Winnie. Places and places on YouTube. Places and places on YouTube. One person. Now, one person who can pass by, zero person. You get the point. Like, I have zero person, like when you're at home and then you can be like, I want to call a friend, and then you call someone and then they come immediately at your place. Yeah. Here, zero. Now, someone who calls me daily or someone who can check on me, zero. Okay, again, my sister can check on me. But now it's been a while. Like, I think it's coming to like a couple of days. So that is a little bit tricky. So it changes, but it does that in a very good way. It teaches you life and how you're supposed to live. That, in case you get to living off grid and you're living there alone, you'll learn a lot of things. That is for sure, by the way. Like, that's for sure. Because now I'm trying to engineer myself to self-survive. Now, you're not surviving because of government. You're not surviving because of government. You're not surviving because of the system. You're surviving of what you can provide for yourself. You get? Like, what is it that I can provide for myself? So whatever I want, I have to provide for me. Now, because we have been from the community, from the society, now you're living like the way I'm living. And mine is a little more weird because now me, I live with my son. Now I'm here talking, it is 2:08 at night, Ugandan time. 2:08, again, they are going to come pick him in a van like at around 6:30 in the morning. So again, I have to make sure we wake up a little early. So I have to sleep. I have to go to bed. Like, I'm supposed to be to bed like now. So it becomes a little bit tricky because, as for me, as a single dad, it is really tricky. Now, this decision of being a single dad, this is the decision I took, and I'm going to be standing on it for a while. Why? Now, being a single dad, because now, remember, as I told you initially when I was starting, like, I don't have like streams of income. Like, I don't have, like, if this month ends, I'll get some money. Zero. Nothing. It's not like I have a business I run that I'm going to be getting money. Nothing. But I love that I'm doing these videos because after 6 months, after a year, things will change. Then I'll remember the day I was sitting here because I want to put something there, like a real podcast, but an outside podcast. It will be very beautiful, very beautiful. So now I'll look at the time like this and I'm like, oh my goodness, I remember when I used to sit here and this view will be gone. Most of these things will be gone. So I'm like, I'm supposed to work hard. But now remember, where is that all coming from? Like now, you're supposed to be self-sufficient. You're supposed to be working on you. You're supposed to self-provide. You don't expect no one to come save you here. Zero. Zero. So now, the other part of like getting a partner. So now if I get a partner, but they also don't have a mindset of off-grid living, they cannot survive. Because they'll come in a place, you imagine you get a girlfriend, and then they are in a space where they don't see people. And they can spend a month minus seeing anyone a month. So someone who is used of clubbing, charting, talking to people, they would go mad. Like seriously, they would go mad. Why? Because they are not in here to be like that. They are used to being like associating with people. So now it becomes a little hard. So now me, I'm like, okay, that kind of a person, they are rare now. So I'm like, I date someone, and remember, you live in a tiny house, off grid, with no job. So they are like, I cannot be with that kind of a person. It becomes hard. So I'm like, no, let me sort not my life, but I sort my son's life. So basically, what is it that I need for him? A little things. Like he can be self-sufficient. Like he has a place, like we can get his tuition school fees, as we call it here in Uganda. He has his school fees, then he can eat, he can feed. I've just noticed now that food is really very important. Food is really very important. More so if you're going to live off grid. Even if you're not off grid, everyone eats food every day. So that is very crucial. Very crucial. So at least if you sort him, because now he's a young person, if I know he can eat food, go to school, and those things are sorted, minus me working. Yeah. Now, this is the plan. Before I can get a girlfriend, basically, this is what I want. I want my kid can go to school minus me working or him working. He can eat food minus me working, minus him working. And he can sleep, and of course, the others are okay. So, if that can happen, so basically, the biggest problem I'm having right now is his tuition, school fees. Now, that is the plan. So, someone cannot tell me that I will date now, date a person, another human being like me who eats food, sleeps, you know, takes bath. Those people have demands because now for them they will need pedicure, manicure, and everything, unless they understand it. So I came up with a suggestion. I'm like, I'm not going to date, not until I finish these needs where my son is safe and we can eat food. You imagine now, you imagine we need only his tuition, or you can call it school fees, and then food on a daily. We get that, we are sorted. So when we are sorted in that, then that's the time we can bring in a lady. We can bring it. But remember, those things I've talked about, it's not like I have to work to get money. It has to be automatic. Like maybe there are rentals, or maybe there is some business which I don't have to go work indirectly. You get the point? So that means even if I'm dead, he will still go to school. I'm dead, but he can go to school, he can eat for the rest of his life. Now that's the plan. So now, if that cannot happen, then I cannot date. No, I cannot date. So now that is going to take time. So if it's going to take time, what is the plan? Already I have the plan. Where is the money? No money. No money. But the money is there. And because this is a process that you guys, I'm going to be with you, and this is going to be a process that, because truth is, the only time I have to talk to someone and to talk to anyone is the time when I'm with you guys. That is the fact. When I come on a live and I see you and you text, your text here, like extreme media, extreme media, Uganda. That's the only time I can get, because whatever you guys are watching, then I'm also watching. But this one is not my laptop, yeah. It is Tyler's laptop. So whatever you guys are watching, then I'm also watching there. So I can read your comments here. So now the plan is like this. Like the people I've been with, the people who are watching now, for you, who is watching now. Because I'm doing this thing and I'm jobless, yeah? I'm jobless, like 100% jobless. I don't work, but I live with my son. He goes to school, we eat and we survive. So now, if you keep watching, then remember I'm off grid. I told you I can spend even a month minus talking to anyone, or minus, I can see like people, a car can pass, a bike can pass, but you cannot interact with those people because they are minding their business. So then I'll teach you how to. But guess what happens? If I teach you how to, that means I'm teaching you how to live with your family minus working. You get the point? I teach you how to live minus working. Because now, me getting a spouse or a partner or a girlfriend or a wife, I have to make sure I don't have to work for my kids' school fees. I don't have to work for food. If I cannot work for only those two, school fees and food, I'll take myself to be a successful person. You get it? I'll take myself to be a successful person. Because now, if I can get those minus working, oh my goodness, then I'm sorted. Then I'm 100% sorted. I'm clean. Okay. Now, one of my microphones, I don't know what has fallen off. What has fallen off is the magnet that holds it. So at the end of the day, that's the plan. But now, the beauty is, this plan, I've had it for a long period of time, yeah? I've had this plan for a long period of time. So, but I wanted it on camera, like people following, like I can relate. And I'll be bringing up these videos and I'm like, you remember when we talked about this? Remember when we said this? And by then, I'll be seeing the people who commented by that time. Yes. Because the beauty with internet is it keeps, how do they call it? It keeps those texts. Like now, Extreme Media Uganda has commented. That comment will be there even in 10 years. So now we'll be on that level. Because me, I came as an experiment. I came to experiment this to see, can this really work? Can someone live really off grid? Can someone really survive off grid? So I'm a specimen. I'm a trial. We want to see this. Can it really work or it can't work? But I'm giving it 1 year to see if I can survive. If I survive, oh my goodness, why would people need to be in towns to work their asses off, Why? There wouldn't be any reason why you have to go work and hustle go to UAE, United Arab Emirates, to go work there, where you're treated not good, and yet we now have a solution to live off grid and we are comfortable. So now that is something that I'm working on, living off grid, and I survive with my son, minus working. Minus working, that is the main point. Now, the main point is here, being active on social media, because I want to do it as per social media. Now, the reason why I'm doing it alone, because we can have interviews. If I needed interviews, we could do interviews. I don't want to do them. We can do breaking stories. I don't want to do them. We can do training stories. I don't want to do them. I want it to be normal. Do everything normal on your social media alone. You don't need interviews. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone. You just need you, yourself, and your phone. And thanks to God that my main laptop is spoiled. Two of them spoiled. Now they cannot work. My main webcam camera, which is also my sound in the studio, also spoiled, also not working. So basically, I'm back to the ground. Like, I'm using basically my phone. I'm using only my phone. Plus these two things here. Only. So that means if I wake up early in the morning, I tell you, like, I'm going to fix my laptops, I'm going to get a new laptop, I'm going to get a mixer, I'm going to get a microphone, I'm going to get, that means I would have gotten that money off grid minus working. You get the point? But I'm giving it 1 year. But I can only do that when you guys are watching. When you don't watch, then I'll go into trends and all that. But when you watch, I want to prove like someone can survive off grid minus working. That's what, by the way, that's the whole essence of this channel. But of course, whatever I learn, I will be telling you. That's why I told people, like, I'm creating a group whereby we support each other. Yes. So now, that's something I'm experimenting, but I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting, but in real life, yeah? So basically, I want to see, can someone survive minus going for a job, a 6 to 9, off grid, and then they survive with their kids. Now me, I have my son. And with my son, me, I'm in special case because I'm a single, dedicated 24/7 dad. I'm always with him. He goes to school, he comes back, I have to cook, I have to wash his clothes. Now tomorrow is a different day. So I do all that. So I want to prove to myself, can someone really make it? Now, there are two options, yeah? Either to make it or fail at it. Two, make it or fail. But now, if I fail, of course I have an option. Though I don't take his another option. Or make it. So I'm like, we have to make it. So if I make it alone in this gated community, gated community, and I can survive. Someone goes to school, you eat, basically you survive. But I'm not getting money anywhere out of this phase, but I'm here. Then that means you can also do it. You get my point? So that's why I needed the team. Anyone who wants to join my support team, you come, we get your numbers, we create a WhatsApp group. Like when I'm coming live, then in the group, I put up, I'm like, guys, I'm coming live. So we see how it works. If it works out, because I'm giving it 1 year. But of course, I'm monitoring the people we've been with, the people I started with, because now there are some other two guys who are not here. So I think by tomorrow, I would have created that group because now those people would have been here. But now they are not here because I did not create the group. I kept the numbers. So I want to put their phone numbers. We create that WhatsApp group for the people who want support team. Support team is, you want to do something, you're thinking of something, you want to talk to someone, that team is there. It's not for finance. No, 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 no money involved. No money involved. Unless at a later stage when we are like, how many? Okay, like 1,000. When we are like 1,000, when we reach 1,000 people, then that is the time we'll be like to join us, whether you want or you don't want 100,000. You pay 100,000 to join the group. If you don't have 100,000, we don't need you because giving you 1,000 people to watch your video at the same time or your live stream, that will be beautiful. You see basically where I'm targeting. Yeah. So I have like a couple of dreams, really. Like a couple of dreams. I'm seeing something here. So off grid, truthfully, is the way to go. But now we are just experimenting. We are seeing, can it really work? Can it really work? So me, I sacrifice myself and I'm like, I want to see if this can work. If this can work, yeah, you imagine I'm in a gated community like where I am right now. It's a fence and basically you're indoors. So basically take this like I'm indoors. So right now I'm indoors. So if I'm indoors and I can provide for my family for a year, that means really these things of 6 to 5, because me, that's what I've always wanted. Because you imagine those guys, you wake up early in the morning, you wake up at 6, you wake up at 5, you wake up at 7 in the morning, then you go hustle, and you do that for the rest of your life. That is something I want to do for me to change it. But I'm experimenting with myself. I want to change it that I don't need to go hustle for my son to go to school or for us to survive and eat food. So I'm experimenting. But, and what I love most about this living off grid is that I'm on zero. I have totally zero income. Totally zero income. At the end of the month, I'm expecting nothing. Right now, expecting totally nothing. So how am I doing it? Minus not having numbers, zero numbers. YouTube, I was how they call it. I was of course because of his content, so they don't recommend my work. So basically nothing. So If I give it 1 year and it works, 1 year and it works, I'm telling you, for a person who is earning $1 million a month, and maybe I'm earning 500,000 in my comfort zone, doing what I want, off grid, with no bills, I'll be better than the person who earns 1 million. I don't know if you get my point. Because now the person who has a 5 to 6 job, yeah, like you wake up early in the morning at 5, then you get back home at 6. You don't spend time with your family. You don't have fun. You don't do the things you love, but they give you 1 million. Then me, let's say I get 500,000. I'm doing my experiment on YouTube. Now me, even if I earn 500,000, but 500,000, I stay home, I do things I want, I spend time with my son, I do anything I want. And for you, you're instructed what to do, you wake up early, you work like a slave, and then me, I chill, because at the end of the day, now let's take an example, like coming out. It is only the bright people that will listen to this and get it and follow it. That's why we using English, and those who don't want to watch, I always tell them unsubscribe, leave and go, because we don't need you. So now you imagine yourself, you do whatever you want in life, but you can survive. Because now you see the space you're seeing behind there. This space you're seeing here, they have to be a house. We have to build a house, guys. We have to build a house here. You see, I live in a small house. I live in my studio. We have to build a big house here. Not so huge, but some good house. There is no house there. Why? Because I wanted to make this experiment happen. Live off grid. I'm not working with anyone. Remember, I'm connected. I can do those interviews, training, and I don't want to do none of it. I want to be like, what if I'm in a house, in a room alone? Can I survive? But remember, now me, I'm doing it in real life. I have a real son. I have a real son who goes to school. I'm a real person who has to eat food. That is tricky. I was talking to my guy, Extreme Media, and I was like, man, that is hard. I was like, that is hard, but I want to experiment. It scares. Yeah, true. But I'm doing it. And I'm going to keep doing it. I gave myself a year. So on a year, I think I've moved how many months? January, February, March. 3 months. We moved 3 months. I'm okay with that. 3 months, I'm okay with that. I want to be an evidence. And you know what is so beautiful about this? Everything I almost do most of the times, I always record. I always record videos. So there is nothing that will make me happy like, saying the same story, and maybe I'm seated here or in a different place, but still again here, because I'll be here for a very long period of time. And then I show you this video and I'm like, I was talking about this. And someone will be like, yeah. And I would remind you, like today, on the 27th, which was a Friday, which was in March 2026, we had 6 people watching with 1 like. Yeah? 6 people watching with 1 like. And again, I'll be saying the same thing. And by this time, I would have, I'll be saying, by this time, we wanted the people to join me, to join my WhatsApp group. so that they can be watching videos and we support each others when they have social media. I teach them blah, 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 blah. Then, and then I'll be telling you now, if someone doesn't pay, let me say, a million shillings, you don't join our group. As simple as that. And then we'll be like, we reach a time when we'll be, now we are limited. We no longer want. It doesn't matter how much money you have. We don't need no one to join us. Oh my goodness. Now, you imagine right now it is on 0 point. What time is it? It's 2:35. I'm predicting, and I'm like, this has so let's see how it is going to go. What I need is everyone to support, for the people who are here to support. Though I want to know their names. If you don't comment, I will not know you, because when I make my WhatsApp group, I will not put you there. Then 2 years later, you see the same person and I'll be like, sorry. So now, when you get here, be like, me, this is my name. Comment, because these videos are going to stay. If you go back, you see the videos, everything changed. I want to change something. There's something I feel like, though I want more of content creators, there's something I feel like I really want us to work on. And this something is not really working out good with Ugandans. Do you know what's not working out good with Ugandans? Now, everyone we are having on social media, they do their content in Luganda, yeah, in Kiganda. So now, most of the people, much of you who come, you come to watch. Because I'm speaking English, you go. Now, that is the worst thing. Why? Because we have to portray ourselves as an English speaking community. So now, what happens is everyone is speaking Luganda. Cameroon people don't know Luganda, Zimbabwe, Kenya, they don't know. Be bright. It was intentional for the government to make sure, even when you're on social media, you use Luganda. It was intentional. But now, me, the reason why this was Kiganda thing and everything was cool, and I changed in English, and I'm risking, I'm risking for a year. Remember, I have a son who goes to school, we have to feed, I'm living off grid, and I'm jobless. So now, I'm like, no, we can work with English. So now, remember, because now Ugandans will be like, someone who speaks English, they don't want to listen. They want Kiganda. Are you dense? Because are you going to speak with Obama, with Trump in Luganda? Or with, you're going to use English. So if you do your social media and you want to cut across, you want to go far, use English. Kim Kardashian will listen to English. Beyonce, Trump, Obama, whoever, even the person you admire the most, you will use English. So why do you use Luganda or Kiganda in your videos? So now, me, I'm tempting a lot of things. I know if I want 1K, I know what to do to get 1K people watching now. I know what to do. I swear, I know what to do. I swear, I know what to do. To get 1K people watching now, I know what to do. But I don't want that. I want to change the narrative, man. We change the narrative. Do you know what it means? Like right now, yeah. Okay, now let's imagine now we are 6 people watching, because me, I love keeping records. Now I'm talking, I'm seated here and I'm just talking. And then the next time I'm here, still again, the same person, Luze Andrew Anderson is my name, still again talking. But guess what? Now we are 2K people watching. And guess what is happening? All of them are communicating in English. And then guess what will happen? Parliament will call me. Why? Because now I communicate to the people who matter. You people don't know that, man. We are a global community. We are a global community. I'm here right now talking. Someone in India, Korea, Japan, Indonesia, Peru, whatever, they are watching. They're not going to watch me speak Luganda. They're going to watch me speak maybe English, some language they can understand. And then because Ugandans, you're myopic, and I'm saying it again, just like Kazora said it, you want to listen to Luganda, you comment in Luganda. When you die alone in Luganda. At least say something in English, someone saves you, man. So now, this off-grid going, I don't want to do interviews because I don't need any Ugandan to do interviews. Do you know why I don't need them? I don't need to do any interview with any Ugandan, not Chameleon, not Bebe Kuru. I don't want. Why? Because no one knows them. The community that I'm looking for, the community that I want to get to, they don't know them. Even in the neighboring countries, they don't know them. Because we will see it somewhere and then we'll be like, aha, kachoramala, ye yakuchitingako, ye yakuba. What in Jesus' name? It's not going anywhere. Really, it's not going anywhere. So now, I'm the first experiment. Yeah, of course, there are people who achieved it, but it wasn't intentional. People like Angela Sama, bigger PCA, people like Teng Teng, PCA, they did it, but unintentionally. Doing something when you're unintentional, it's like impregnating a girl and gives birth, and you're like, oh my goodness, I didn't expect that kid. You get the point? That is the person who is not intentional. Now, me, I'm intentional. I want to impregnate someone, and I am intentional. You get my point? That's why in Uganda, even if Chameleon is like, Anderson, we do one interview, I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't like it. Juliana Kanyomozi, who fucking knows Juliana Kanyomozi? Even in the Caribbean, they don't know her, even the language she uses. So now, I sacrifice this channel, which is BCM Uganda, YouTube channel. And I'm like, we are going to use English. These people have to listen to us. We have to compete. It has been a Luganda channel, a political channel. We are going to change these things and they are going to work. That's my journey. So whoever is in my journey, these videos stay there. I have videos when I was still a kid. I have videos, my first interviews and everything. I'm seizing out of all of them. So now this is another journey I'm on. So now I want to know who is going to support me, because I'll be here and I'll watch. Because at the end of the day, truthfully speaking, I'm not lying. No, not in a bad way. For the people who are watching, as long as you're not commenting, now I don't need you. Because we need Luganda, you want Lugambo, we want international thing. We want to change this thing. And I'm going to change this thing because I gave myself 1 year. The things I'm doing, they'll be crazy. But I'm doing this. And guess what? There's nothing that I can always focus on and it doesn't work out. As long as I focus on it, it always works out. So when it comes to Ugandans and they want their Kiganda, yes, we can communicate in Kiganda, but how are we going to save ourselves in Kiganda? Are we mad? We have to communicate in a language that other people can understand. That when we talk, they understand. They're like, he said this. But now, even comments in Luganda, are we mad? And because now I come here, maybe I use English. Someone comes, says, English runs away. Again, wants America to come and save Uganda. Are you dense? Are you dense? Are you stupid? You comment in Luganda, but you want America to come and save you. Are you dense? Are you stupid? Tell America in the comments we are not okay. That's what you do. Don't be dense. That is something. I'm on that journey. By the way, I told myself that I'll be on this journey like how many years? Like 5 years? No, okay, like 7 years ago. I was like, 2026, I'll change content. Even if people come and they are giving us money, and it doesn't matter how much, and it will not matter how much I'm earning, I will leave the kind of content that I'm doing to change to this that I'm doing right now. Living off grid in a tiny house, doing content and talking about life and living off grid and what is happening elsewhere. I decided it was not about money, it was about a decision. So if I said it, I don't earn no money, zero. 2 laptops of mine down, 2 of them down, my camera down. Now I'm using my phone. Oh my goodness. But I know what I can do and I get some money, but I'm not doing it because it's not the direction for 2026. That's being focused. Forgive me for a second. Forgive me for a second. Okay, someone has commented. Okay, let me first read this comment. Who is this one here? Okay, let me increase. Okay, let me increase how big they can get. Okay, I can see Sulamawagali. Keep going, boy. Atolaba Sulamawagali. Just help me. And a video, even if it ends, yeah? Go ahead. Go click on it. Watch the whole of it because I want to watch hours. We are few because I deleted the content. I did a lot of things. If you watch other videos, the first videos, they will explain to you. But watch these long videos. If you watch these long videos, we want to get another assassin, yeah, who will cut across. I don't want to do any interview with any Ugandan. I don't want to, unless Bobby Wine. And I don't want. I want to do things that are normal. That now, when we get numbers, and I'm like, Uganda is bleeding, the whole world will listen because they would not have come to watch an individual doing an interview, and we are using Luganda. They will listen to the language they also understand. So I'm risking it all because initially I could get some money. I could get like, 5, 6, 7, 10, 5 millions. But that's not the thing. What we need is to be on that scene. And I'm going to be a streamer. But I'm going to be a streamer. And we will do these things, man. We will do them. We will do these things. So me, I'm not scared like, things will fail. I'm starting just like how I started when I was starting because I've started like 3 times, yeah? 3 times I've been starting afresh. This is the 3rd time, by the way. So I've started afresh. It worked out the first time. It worked out the second time. So someone cannot tell me like it will not work out the 3rd time. I'm very sure it will work out even the 3rd time. As long as you're persistent, you're consistent, and then you're committed. They gave the Ugandan bloggers, the YouTubers, the 5 billion shillings. Yes, they gave them the 5 billion shillings. Bazibawa, which is okay. Or whatever the case may be. I don't need that money, but I can go get that money. Now I don't need that money because I don't want to be instructed what to do and not what to do. Njagala njogere ku byenjagala, nkole byenjagala. So when mba ndi mu kutandika kati amanya nga yenze Luzi Andrew Anderson nga we started from the bottom, now we're here kati nga tulinako 7 people nga njogeredde nga nsobola okwogera nenjogera paka ne kumacha naye lwako omwana yagenda asome by the way, so nogenda nenebaka nembeera okay. You cannot tell me, like, if I stick on this and we are going to use English and I'm going to start connecting to my people, like, we will not make it. It's impossible. I'm telling you, it's impossible. That's why I keep telling you guys, if you're there, you want to join our WhatsApp group, this is a support group. You're feeling depressed, you can talk to someone, you know, we do our stuff. More so when it comes to careers, we can do something. What I'm building is different. If it was TikTok and we need to promote TikTok, you know, promote that kind of content, we can do that. I know. My name is Roseanne Radis. I can go for one TikToker to another. That's not what we want. We want to cut across. We want to do a video and then it could be Kanye and he will be like, Kanye West is what I'm talking about. Then he will be like, man, I saw this video. There is a guy in Uganda. We communicate in Luganda. Again, we go down in comments in Luganda. It is intentional to keep us within. We have to cut across. This is a journey I'm on, and I'm giving it 1 year. This is a journey I'm on, and I'm giving it 1 year. And I would love it so much for anyone who is not in Uganda to be commenting. I would love it so much. I get comments from the UK because now I got some of my first subscribers. Of course, I got some comments here. Raina Gracie, Onywabichi. Now, those are our Ugandans. Those are our Ugandans. You can imagine. Let me go on her YouTube channel. Then I see the person, Agambi Onywabichi. Simanyi oba afaanana atya bambi. Let me not give her mileage. Naye Rihanna Grace, let me tell you something. Rihanna Grace, olaba wano wendi. This is my home. Okay, it's not my home. It is my son's home. Obudde buli bwa kiro ziri ssaawa 8:53. Ndi wabweru. Ndi wabweru. Tete! Ndi wabweru. Omanyi kitegeeza okubeera wabweru. I'm outside. I'm not concerned of anything. Nkola binyumira. Rihanna Grace. Newe mba nina byennywa. Wano wendi wange. Omanyi emyaka gye nina sina mukyala. By the way, Rihanna Grace, because oli mukazi. Nze sina mukyala naye mbeera ne mutabani wange. Badde ne mutabani wange okuva nga alina omwaka gumu kati agenda weza emyaka 4. Mbeera naye wane. Mbeera naye. Naye ensonga nze nsoma comments za YouTube zokka. Naye comment yo ngisomye kulwaki oli awo olabika tolina mwami ennaku ekuluma. Nze gwolaba ndi mu plan wojjidde ndi mu kuba plan omuntu ng'osobola okubeerawo nga tokola naye famire yo neebeerawo. Nkubuulira amazima otamidde. eno video genda ogitandika okuva weetandikidde ogyegendereze ogitunuulire. You watch it, you will understand it. Ojja gitegeera. Kibi nnyo olaba kati munange kati omuntu nga gwe olina ennaku kati nze olaba nze sikola kati nze nemukubulira mazima Grace nze sikola nsiiba waka ndi mukuba plan ndi mugezesa plan omuntu asobola kubeera watya nga takola n'abeezaawo famire n'abeezaawo abaana be n'abeezaawo buli omu nga takola ye plan gye ndiko nze gweyita omutamiivu wano wendi sijja kulimba Grace wano wange Grace message zo nzisomera kuno olaba kwe nzisomera ndi wabweru nno olaba kwe nzisomera comment zo njagala bisooka etteekewo wano eno birabe bulungi Grace olaba message zo kwe nzisomera neerabira kuno eno laptop si yange eno laptop ya mutabani wange ayina emyaka 3 eno yiye eno si yange because buno sibukozesa eno ya mutabani wange nze gwolaba ali wano ekiro atamidde nze sibalinaako buzibu kyova bennaku egenda baluma mugenda fa bubi nnyo kyovulaba muli bubi ndi wange nze atamidde byenjogedde okumala essaawa mmeka because mani nobikebera mbirabe nobiraba towuliriza eno kyano kondabira gikebereko erina abantu bameka kebera abantu abaliko kuliko abantu erina ba subscribers 205,000 mu bumpimpi erina abantu simanyi byogerana mu Luganda simanyi oba omanyi n'Oluzungu wandiise Oluzungu sikutegeera mu Luganda wandiika Oluzungu ndi wange ndi mukola binyumira ndi mukuyiya ngeri omuntu gyayinza okubeerawo nga takola gw'oli eyo nze ngenda kumala omwaka nga sikola ndi mu experiment nga sikola gw'oli eyo abula bannange mugenda fa bubi kati gwe nkubuulira amazima olaba viigi ennina ogiraba eyo ey'omutamiivu gy'alaba gitunuulire bulungi oyo abeera Kampala ogiraba kati Grace nga mmaliriza kano njagala nkakulekere okalowoozeeko gwe n'obeerawo omutima gwo nga gubeera gukunyiga obeera mu kuwemula obeera mu kuvuma bantu onoofuna otya omukisa nze Grace nze sina mu bulamu kyenjagala nze Grace olaba kati Grace kati labayo eno y'embwa yange ogiraba ogiraba eno erina abaana 6 ogiraba tete bebe kati eyo mbwa yange obwana bwayo obumu buubwawo n'obulala buli eri kati nze Grace nzijja wano n'entuula kino simanyi Grace oba olinako ne data asobola okumala eddakiika 5 nga oli live kati nze nsobola okumala wiiki nga ndi live omanyi kyenkozesa nkozesa fiber mbeera ku fiber naye n'obeera ku mutima olina effutwa ogenda kufa oli mwavu abaana bo b'ogenda okuzaala nfuna oba Grace abaana bo b'ogenda okuzaala ne w'obeera ofa ne woba ofunye ssente nkubuulira amazima Grace nkubuulira amazima ne woba ofunye ssente omutima gwo olwedde mubi kati nze olaba we mbadde njogera n'abantu ngezaako bagamba oyinza otya okukola ssente ofune ssente tubeerewo bannange tugenda kikola tutya kati gwe Grace n'ogutima gw'ogubi nkubuulira Grace gwe ne famire yo n'abaana bo n'ekika kyo tosobola kubeera okay omanyi kulwaki tosobola kubeera okay because munange ogutima gwo gubi kati nze mu nnyumba nze nkugambye wano nze sisasula rent sisasula amazzi sisasula masannyalaze bino byange Grace kati gwe kirowoozeemu kikubemu akafaananyi naye olina ogutima ogubi. Nkubuulira amazima Grace, weewaawo ne bw'okola otya mu bulamu bwo ng'oli bw'otyo tosobola, you will not make it. Kati wemba nga nze ndi mutamiivu, njagala mbeere omutamiivu alina kye yeekolerawo mu bulamu ng'ate ayagala okugattako ne ku bakyaliibe. Kati labayo, kati sooka otunule, labayo omutamiivu gweyogerako eno kompyuta, eno kompyuta, eno kompyuta, eno kompyuta. Kati laba short zonna zino computers. Sina computer mbu kyekikulu, but it is what I do and what I love. Eno bagiyita award mu kikakyo ne bajjajjaabo ne bakojjaabo ne basengabo ne mikwano gy'oli eno tewali alifuna eno. Waliwo endala eri wano eno tewali aligifuna. Olaba ekifaananyi kyange kino, bino bifaananyi nnyina bingi. Kati gw'omutima gwolowooza you will do nothing. Nkubuulira amazima, laba entebe gye ntuddemu, nkubuulira amazima, kati olaba entebe gye ntuddemu, nkubuulira amazima Grace, eno entebe ya $1,500,000 eno gye ntuddemu. Nsobola otuula bwenti nensikamu katono n'engwa n'entereera eno, nsobola n'okwebaka. Eno gy'olaba $1,500,000, $1,500,000. So mu mutima gw'obeera ogambe naye mwana nange kankyuke. Kankyuke ogambe mwana Anderson nga wobiwandiise mu comments, ogambe mwana Anderson, I also want to be okay. Nze mbadde single dad, nze mwana wange nze omutamiivu, bwe baamuzaala maama we n'akivaamu ng'omwana alina omwaka ogwo, omwana awezezza emyaka 4. I would say leero awezezza emyaka 4, nze omutamiivu nze abeera naye mutwala ku ssomero, nsasula fees, mufumbira. Mu myaka 3 siina mukazi gwe ngenze ne neegatta naye, nze omutamiivu. Kati tuulaawo ebintu ebyo by'owandiika n'oleetera omuntu okuwulira obubi, obirowoozeeko ogambe naye mwana naye byenjogedde apologize. Nze sina kyenkwetaaza boys, sina kyenkwetaaza. Apologize. Wandika nga ogambye I need your WhatsApp number. Right, be like I'm sorry for what I've said, that you're drunk, you're simanya biki. Biwandike weetonde. Nga obiwandiise mu Luganda biwandike mu Luganda, obiddemu mu Luzungu. That's how I can respect you, because people like me, nze sina kyenneetaaga, si mu bubi, sina obulamu bwo oli mu kweyiiya. Entebe eno $1,500,000 eno gye ndimu. I'm not renting, I'm not mpamye ndi jobless, ndi mu kuyiga ngeri gye tubeerawo nga tuli ba jobless millionaire. Ng'ozunga lwaki obeera n'efutwa ogenda 40 kankuli tosobola kuzaala mwana n'abeera oke. Ensonga lwaki mbeera ne mwana wange olaba atandise okukaba lwakuba gwanyiizizza is because njagala akule ng'alina omutima ng'ogwange omulungi, nga yeeyisa bulungi. Kyovulaba mbeera naye n'oyogera ebigambo ng'ebyo, it is bad, kibi. Nkubuulira ne bw'okola otya, kati nkubuulira ggwe. Olaba, I swear upon the living God to go to hell. Nkubuulira Grace ne bw'okola otya mu bulamu. Nze gw'olaba kati ne mukunyumiza akanti bayogedde oluganda, nze ndi nfunze, sina maama, sina taata, sina kujja. Bino sibigamba mbu akubiddwa nnyo kati ayogedde nnyo. Bino mbyogera. I do these interviews. Genda ku Google wandike Luze Andrew Anderson contact, ogenda gira. Tyler, baby, sorry, let me finish, I'm recording. Baby, listen, let me finish recording, I come, let me finish recording, yeah? I'm coming. Kati gwe Grace, olaba ekyo kyompisizaamu nze gwe ufuna essimu yo giwandiikemu, owandiike Luze Andrew Anderson contact, bagenda jjuko ye yange eyiyo ne bwe tugenda ewa neighbor tagirina because tolina mugaso. Kibi nnyo man. Temuzza abantu wansi. And I'm annoyed with you. And I don't want to talk to you. And I will never talk to you. My baby? Okay, you come. Sorry. No, you call her. Sorry. Okay, we are going to go sleep, yeah? Grace, I'm not happy with you. You will have to convince me so much. Where are you, bro? Wanna meet? Right now, simanya Grace olinge mana. Right now, Grace olinge mana. Nze you don't pisaamu maaso ate nolowooza naakumiitinga. Bw'oti ogenda okubeera obulamu bwo bwonna. Let me block you. Olinge mana. I want to block you. Bakublockingira wa hide user time out. Hide user channel nkukole ntya. Hide user channel time out nkuteeke oba mu mmeka. Be disciplined. Beeramu amagezi. Nkuggyeeko. Bye. Tyler, there was someone who was trying to trick me and do things with them. I just blocked them. They are not good people. People want to take advantage of others. It's not good. But Tyler, I love you. Don't worry. We're going to go to bed now, yeah? I was doing some video. You know what, Tyler? I spent 3 days minus doing videos. So I had to do some videos. So I'm sorry. But we are going to go to bed. But I've done some videos. I spent 3 days minus doing videos and we need some hours, yeah? You understand? Is it okay? You tell me it's okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Let me get my microphones. Oh, they fell down. Okay. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until when we catch up, God bless ya. Love ya.